Hello everyone. So I am craving a vegetable soup, so I'm going to go ahead and make one. So here I have carrots, celery, onion, bell pepper, garlic, and collards chopped. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I have some olive oil in my pan here. So I'm going to go ahead and saute my vegetables. All right, I'm going to saute my vegetables for about 4 minutes on medium heat. I'm just going to put the top on that. All right, so now that those have cooked down a bit, now I'm going to add my garlic. I'm going to crush that in there. And I have about 4 cloves of garlic that I'm going to add. I cut them in small pieces before I start pressing them. Alrighty, so there's my garlic. Now I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. God, I wish you guys could smell that right now. It smells amazing. Now I'm going to add my seasoning. So I'm adding in my seasoning, which is a tablespoon of kosher salt, a tablespoon of menudo spice because it adds a great pop of flavor that I find satisfying. I'm adding in a little bit of red pepper chili flakes and a tablespoon of black pepper. Here you see I have it all mixed together, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Then I'm going to go ahead and give that a stir. So after I stir that in, I'm going to go ahead and add my collards. And I'm going to let them cook down for a few minutes. Now that that's cooked down, I'm going to go ahead and add in some liquid smoke. So I like to have a smoky flavor in there as well. I'll get my other bottle. All right. Have my liquid smoke together. All right, now I'm going to add some water. I'm going to turn that on high because I'm going to add in some other vegetables. So I'm going to add in some corn, some green beans, and for some reason I love black-eyed peas in my soup. So I have added in my green beans, corn, and black-eyed peas. So I'm going to give all of that a stir. So as it cooks, I'm going to put 2 bay leaves in there to add more flavor. Also, I'm going to add my diced tomatoes that I had stored. So I'm going to go ahead and toss those in. I'm going to give that a stir again. And once this comes to a boil, then I'm going to add my potatoes that I have chopped already. And then I'm just going to turn the heat down to like a low heat. And then put the top on it, let it cook for about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Because I love all of my vegetables tender. And I'll let you see how it looks. Alright, so now that that's come to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped potatoes that I had. I'm going to give that a stir, and then I'm going to let that simmer. and I will come back in an hour and a half to 2 hours. It smells so good in here right now. All right, guys, see you in a bit. Okay, so my soup is now ready. Look how amazing that looks. And it tastes super delicious. So now I'm going to make my cornbread. So I have all my dry ingredients together, which consist of a cup of cornmeal, a cup of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my wet ingredients, which is my large egg, and it's supposed to be vegetable oil, but I always use, I can't believe it's not butter, and I just melt it down. And then I'm gonna add a cup of milk. Alrighty, so I'm gonna add in my egg. Add in my, I can't believe it's not butter. I'm gonna add in my cup of milk. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. Once I get this all mixed up, I'm gonna butter my pan and put this in the oven on 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So the cornbread is out of the oven, guys, and there you have it, a hearty vegetable soup and homemade cornbread.